Good morning, students. In our last lecture, we studied about project identification. So how can we identify various investment opportunities which are available in the business environment? Okay. In this lecture, we will be discussing about various stages or steps which are taken for a project identification. So first is environmental scanning. So environmental scanning covers both scanning of external environment as well as the internal environment. The scanning of external environment includes the identification of the opportunities and threats to the organizations, whereas the internal environment include the study of strengths and weakness. तो ये तो हमने पहले भी SWOT एनालिसिस में भी पढ़ा है कि एनवायरमेंटल स्कैनिंग में हम क्या करें, दोनों ही अपने इंटरनल और एक्सटर्नल दोनों ही बिजनेस एनवायरमेंट की स्कैनिंग कर रहे हैं, उनकी एनालिसिस कर रहे हैं. ओके, एक्सटर्नल एनवायरमेंट में सारे अपॉर्चुनिटीज एंड थ्रेट्स आते हैं विच आर अनकंट्रोलेबल वन. We can only grab the opportunities and we should defend the threats. We should try to avoid the threats and to protect ourselves from the threats. But in internal environment, all the strengths and weaknesses of any organization comes. So we should know what are our strengths as an organization so that we can utilize them properly, and what are our weaknesses so that we can remove them. Okay, so an environment is an agreement of all conditions, whether external or internal, that surrounds and affects the business. While scanning of business environment, an entrepreneur should take into consideration different type of environments such as the economic environment, technological, competitive, socio-demographic, and government environment. The second step or the second stage is idea generation or generation of ideas. It is primarily concerned with the germination of project idea. Entrepreneur may develop few ideas which he or she may think suit to existing environment. So generation of idea or having a project idea is one thing, and finally that will be feasible or not, that will be successful or not, that evaluation is another aspect of project management. So the project idea may be discovered from both internal as well as the external resources. इसके लिए जो कंपनी की जो प्रोजेक्ट टीम प्लानिंग टीम है, दे में डू अ डेल्फी टेक्निक, दे में यूज डेल्फी टेक्निक और ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग सेशंस फॉर दैट. They may get project ideas from various sources of project which has been discussed in our last lecture. Then the SWOT analysis, as we have already discussed, that SWOT stands for strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threat analysis of any organization, so that we can identify the opportunity that can be profitably exploited by it. SWOT analysis helps the entrepreneur in stimulating the flow of ideas. After that, we do a preliminary evaluation of the project idea. So for that, we have to see in which we have to eliminate or remove those project ideas which are not feasible. The project idea should confirm the government regulatory framework. It should be compatible with our national goals, like it should be contributing in our national income. It should be employment generating one. और ये हमारे जो भी हमारा मतलब सोसाइटी है उसको भी बेनिफिट करना चाहिए. प्रायोरिटीज एंड पॉलिसीज ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट के अकॉर्डिंग कंपेटेबल होना चाहिए. देयर मस्ट बी अ साइजेबल मार्केट अवेलेबल टू कंज्यूम द प्रोडक्ट, क्योंकि इसमें जो हमारा प्रोजेक्ट है उसके सोशल कॉस्ट बेनिफिट एनालिसिस भी आती है कि व्हाट इज द कॉस्ट ऑफ दैट project to the society and what are the benefits which our project is going to deliver to the society. The idea must be compatible with the interest, personality, and resources of the entrepreneur. In simple words, it should be compatible with man, money, material, and market at the disposal of the entrepreneur. Then the next stage is corporate appraisal or organizational appraisal. ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल अप्रेजल या कॉर्पोरेट अप्रेजल में हम देखते हैं कि जो भी हमारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के रिसोर्सेस हैं whether they are properly available to us or not, like the availability of raw material, production, operation and equipment availability, marketing and research development, financial and human resources, consumer behavior. So all these things have to be taken into consideration while doing the corporate appraisal. Raw material में हम देखेंगे कि हमारे पास कौन कौन से सोर्सेज हैं रॉ मटेरियल के, सप्लायर्स कौन कौन से अवेलेबल हैं, वो क्या प्राइसेस कोट कर रहे हैं वो सप्लायर्स, वी इनवाइट सम प्राइस कोटेशन फ्रॉम द सप्लायर्स, क्रेडिट पीरियड क्या रहेगा सप्लायर्स का, टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन क्या होंगी सप्लाई की. Okay, that we have to check. Production operation equipment में again we have to see different technical aspects, like whether we have all the technical skill, staff requirement or not, after sales services क्या है, guarantee warranty क्या है. Okay, location और layout क्या है प्लांट का, cost structure क्या है, conditions क्या है प्लांट और मशीनरी की, whether they are new one or they are the old one, they need some repair and maintenance of the equipments. Then the marketing and research, इसमें भी हम देखेंगे पूरा जो हमारी marketing के surveys होते हैं, what is the market demand of our product, what is the market share of our existing product line, distribution network कैसा है, marketing and distribution cost क्या, advertisement and publicity programs हम क्या use कर रहे हैं अपने सेल्स प्रमोशन के लिए. फाइनेंशियल एंड ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेज, दे इंक्लूड द फाइनेंशियल लीवरेज, कॉस्ट ऑफ कैपिटल, कैश फ्लोज एंड लिक्विडिटी, टैक्स सिचुएशन, कॉर्पोरेट स्टेज, competence and loyalty of employees, state of industrial relations and relation with the shareholders and creditors. Then the next aspect of profitability is the consumer and consumer behavior. The entrepreneur should analyze the category of consumer. So proper customer segmentation करना, market segmentation करना पड़ेगा. What kind of category according to their income level, according to their class or demographic segmentation भी इसमें हो सकता है. So what are the different categories of consumers such as industrial, foreign, retailer, that is one thing. Comparative qualities of own product with competitive products, वो क्या है, परचेजिंग पावर ऑफ कंज्यूमर क्या, अफोर्डेबिलिटी उसकी क्या है. देन द कंजम्पशन पैटर्न्स, कंज्यूमर प्रायोरिटीज एंड आइडेंटिफिकेशन ऑफ कस्टमर नीड्स. So all these things have to be taken into mind while doing corporate appraisal. Then the next step is project potential and prioritizing the project list. Okay, so इसमें भी हम यही करेंगे कि we will see what are our profit potential. So for that, we can simply do a Porter's 5 force model, and in which we may see what is the threat from the existing, from the substitutes, from the new entrants, what are buyer and suppliers bargaining power, is the competition among the existing firms, divisional key performance indicators क्या है, time and ease to compete क्या है, resource requirement for each product क्या है, 5-year corporate plan and goals, that all these things have to be checked. Okay, that's it about today's lecture, students.